Hi, my name's Helen Kent and I've been doing Panto for many years. The first one I did when I was 13 years old, and it was at the Buxton Opera House with Denise Nolan and Melvin Hayes. And I was 13, but I was so small that I got to stay in the junior section, so I got to wear like fun costumes and dress up as a dog, and we got to do a dance routine with Melvin Hayes, and I had to slap him across the face. And so I did. I slapped him properly across the face every night, and he used to take the mickey out of me because I wasn't supposed to slap him across the face. It was only supposed to be a pretend one, but I think he found it quite funny, so he never really stopped me. So it was just a really, really nice experience. The role I'd always liked to play, which I've never got to play, was the role of Peter Pan, because you got to fly. I've always wanted to fly. I think that probably in reality that would maybe be a bit painful, but with all the harness and being hoisted up in the air every night. But that's my fantasy role. I'd love to play that role. I've worked with many people, not just in Panto, but throughout my career. But I would love to have done Panto with Morecambe and Wise. It would have been an absolutely incredible experience. And my favourite theatres, well, I've got a few. A couple in the UK is the one I've worked in the most is the Palladium, because I worked front of house and I performed on the stage a couple of times as well. And you can the atmosphere is just incredible. You just can feel how many amazing people have been on that stage and performed there. It's incredible. My other theatre that I really love in the UK is the King's Theatre in Southsea. It's so beautiful, so beautifully made. The audience, the stage, everything is just really gorgeous. But actually, one of my favourite theatres is the one in Berlin. I'm not even sure if it's there anymore, but it was absolutely huge. The audience was like a concert audience. It was massive, and the stage was really big as well. You had to kind of run to get off it, which was fine if you're doing a dance routine, but yeah, it was just huge. So I really enjoyed that. I think over the years, pantomime has changed. It's obviously the songs and the jokes have had to become more modern, and depending on the funds available, things have got more extravagant. The Panto company that I worked for have kept, like the last few years, have kept it more traditional. So you've got all the same Panto things in there, all the interactions with the audience, all the traditional things, which is really, really nice. But one of the things that I do miss that was in the first Panto I did was on the very last night, all the cast would play jokes on each other, or most of them. And the audience loved it, and the audience were involved as well. And they would, like last night would be sold out because everyone would want to come and see where everyone would play jokes on each other and mess about. It was a lot of fun, and we're not allowed to do that anymore, or at least I've not been allowed to do that anymore. So that's a real shame.